Truth is, you want to be able to live a life of freedom without trading your time for money, all from uploading content on YouTube and having people view your content that you naturally enjoy creating. The problem is you've been lied to a million times by YouTube gurus on how you can create a sustainable amount of income on YouTube. And the thing is, if you're the one showing your face with your YouTube content, then there's something that's holding you back. And I know that because I've been through that specific struggle myself. Not only with that, but I've made over 6 figures online just uploading content. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay out everything that I know right now. I've uploaded 174 YouTube videos till this day right now. And these are the things that I exactly learned. All right. So the first thing that I learned is you want to be able to use the Costco business model. Now you might be wondering, Jay, what does Costco have to do with anything about YouTube? And I'm glad you asked. By the way, if you don't know what Costco is, it's like a Sam's Club or a BJ's. It just means a wholesale store that you have to have a monthly or yearly membership to in order for you to get items from the store. Here's the thing. You need to treat your YouTube in the same way. You want to use the Costco business model to make money online with YouTube. The reason why I say this is because a lot of us are lied to when it comes down to uploading content on YouTube, because we are told creating content on YouTube and creating value is what's going to get people to build trust, and then you'll build an audience. And then if you're just lucky enough, if you use the right strategies and type this in your description and have the right hashtags, tags, or whatever, you should go viral. Well, here's the problem with that. You haven't yet, and the people who are teaching that are viral for literally just telling you that. But are they viral for many other things? And also, can they actually depend on going viral every single time they upload a video? Chances are most of their videos aren't viral, which means most of their income isn't either. And especially when it comes down to having a sustainable life with creating money with YouTube videos. So here's the thing. Your Costco business model on YouTube is to post content in order to sell a product. I know that can be a hard pill to swallow, but here's the thing. The people you've been watching anyway sell a product. I guarantee you the people who you watch on YouTube tell you about YouTube and YouTube growth, the people that you watch just because you like watching them, unless you're just into the entertainment or music industry. We're not talking about that. We're talking about people who are actually teaching you something, solving a pain or a problem that you have. I guarantee you they're solving a problem with something that's behind a paywall. And they're not doing it because they're greedy. They're doing it because it works. Because they're treating their YouTube channel as a Costco business model. They're uploading content in order to solve a problem, but they're solving the problem on a level 1 level. The thing is, they're going to promote their product as a level 2 solution. Even if they don't have their own product, you can see in a lot of YouTubers' videos that have made it and made money online, they have something called sponsorships. They didn't make the product, but they're sponsoring it, shouting it out, putting it in your face, because every time that someone buys their product or service that they're promoting, they get paid. Or they might just get paid just for speaking for 30 seconds about a product or service. There's a reason why these YouTubers do that. And I'm not yelling at you. It's not your fault. Remember, but you want to understand, you want to use a Costco business model. And the easiest way for you to do that is to have your own product that you can create based off of your own experience and your own knowledge. Why? Well, because you've been talking about whatever you've been talking about on YouTube anyways. So you might as well have something that you can profit from, but other people can get their problems solved from, which leads me to principle number 2 that I've learned after uploading 174 YouTube long form videos formats is shorts will ruin your channel. Look, you can get as mad as you'd like at me. You can hate on the growth that I've had. Even when I say I gained 700 subscribers in 7 months, I've got a video that got a lot of views on that a couple months ago. And people were like, well, if I got 700 views in 7 months, you should just stop YouTube. We're in it for the long run here. I'm 27 years old. I'm not looking to make a quick buck the next month or two in YouTube and then wonder what else I should do with my life. I'm in it for the long run. 5-10 years from now, my YouTube is going to be generating well over 6-figure months. Yes, that's right. 6-figure months. And 5 to 10 years from now is a very long time. Okay. That can actually happen in a very short time frame. Here's the problem. Most people don't know that. Most people think views equate to income, and it doesn't. Even though it's a number, it's not monetized. Here's the problem. When you upload shorts, Instagram, TikTok, what other platform is out there, they are a short form platform. Whenever Instagram or TikTok have long videos that are 10, 15, 20 minutes, they usually don't do as well as the shorter content on those platforms. YouTube originally started off as a long form platform. So it's vice versa. On Instagram, if I upload a 20-minute video, there's going to be nobody who watches that 20-minute video. On the other hand, with YouTube, there might be a few people or more people than Instagram. So don't treat YouTube like Instagram. But at the same time, Jay, YouTube Shorts gives me a whole bunch of subs and views. That's awesome. Well, that's because YouTube will push it out, but you have to get so many more metrics, like 3 million views in order for you to get monetized. And that's not how you make the most money, is by getting monetized with uploading shorts. I know that's a hard pill to swallow, but again, the people that you watch are either having sponsorships or they have their own product or service that they're offering to you to solve a problem or a pain that you have as a YouTuber. And guess what? That's where they make most of the money. Why? Because they get to name their own price. Simple as that. YouTube decides how much you get paid per 1,000 views. You decide how much you get paid per person. Imagine 100 people watching your one YouTube video. And out of those 100 people, 10 people want to buy what's called a digital product, which is your offer that solves a problem for people right on their phones, their iPads, or their laptops. Here's the thing. You could charge anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 for that actual product. And if you want to learn exactly how that happens, then I have a free class to show you how to make passive income online with YouTube with your own product. Link to that is in the description down below. But you want to make sure that you're actually tying that product, that solution, into what you're talking about in your videos, kind of like what I just did. You see how natural that came? I'm already talking about something I'm knowledgeable about, then I'm going to promote a product or a service that helps you solve a pain or a problem, and then I'm going to offer it. But this one's actually free. So more about that later. Anyways, principle number 3 is repetition shows you what works and what doesn't work. Most people who are YouTube gurus, they tell you, well, post consistently so the algorithm can favor you. Well, what if I told you that's all BS? The algorithm is just full of people. The algorithm is built and it is something that YouTube has created. But guess what? Your algorithm is not watching your videos. The people are. And so you have to understand, I had to understand after posting 174 YouTube videos, I had to understand that the videos that got the most views, got the most engagement, got the most comments, got the most clicks to my product, my offer that I was talking about in that video, that signified that I need to repeat that. And I only was going to find that out by actually being I was going to say repetitious, but I don't know if that's a word, but I'm just going to say, but I only found that out by actually putting in the reps. Okay. Clear as day. Listen, I used to have the fanciest setup, right? I used to have an iPad with the Apple Pencil. I used to share my screen. I used to show my desktop. I used to talk throughout my videos and give analogies. And my YouTube videos would take like 20, 25 minutes for me to talk through. Guess what? The videos that do well now, the videos that get the most views, the videos that get the most engagement, the videos that get the most subs, the videos that get the most money coming in, they're just videos of me talking to the screen with a microphone in my laptop, and I got my iPhone. This is film on an iPhone. Yo, hopefully the mic didn't cut off. This is film on an iPhone. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a 4K camera. It's your phone. Like, putting in the repetitions allows you to know what doesn't work and what does work for your channel, not for so-and-so and Sally's and his and Bob's channel. It's for your channel. Okay. If you've made it this far, you're serious about making money with YouTube. So put your channel in the comment section down below. Let me know who's listening. All right. I love to engage with you all. Anyways, listen, I know it seems like a cookie cutter solution when people say, turn on this setting, type this in your description, have your channel about this. But truth is, the algorithm isn't really hating on you. It's seeing what people engage with when you upload videos. And that's why it's important for you to upload one every single day is what I recommend. Or if you're not able to handle that, do something that you can be more consistent with. But just know the more reps you put in, the quicker you will find out what results actually get you the results you want. Okay? Simple as that. Anyways, principle number 4 is outsource editing for intros only. Now, this is something I know you've never heard because honestly, nobody ever told me this in any of the thousands of videos that I've watched on YouTube. And this is the most valuable thing that I can tell you in this video. Everything else I told you, hey, great. I hope you wrote it down. But this right here, oh, this is going to be the gold mine for you. Let me tell you why. Most people think, well, in order for me to have a good video that people want to watch, I have to get an editor. Great. But then you got another group of people who are like, well, I don't have time to edit my videos. And sometimes I mess up and I have to cut out certain parts. Okay, great. Here's the thing. Don't get an editor to get fancy edits. Get an editor to just edit the intros. Why? Well, for one, people have to click your title and your thumbnail before they watch your video in the first place. So if you pay for something that nobody ever wants to watch in the first place, then you don't have an editing problem. You have a title and thumbnail problem. The second reason why you want editors to just edit the intro anyways is because everybody sees the intro. Nobody can skip the intro of a YouTube video. The intro is what keeps the person watching in the first place. So if your intro isn't good, there is no point for an editor to edit 75% of the video after the intro, because let's just say the intro is 25%. Well, it shouldn't even be 25%. Let's say it's 10% of your video, right? Real quick, you get to the intro real quick, but nobody watches past your intro. Then you have an intro problem, but you paid for the rest of the 90% of the video that nobody watches. You know what I'm saying? This is how I'm able to afford an editor at a very low cost. Very, very, very low cost. It's actually so low that you'd actually be like, dang, is that unfair? But it's really not, because I'm not asking for that much of a service. I'm not asking for my videos to go viral by an editor. I'm asking him to edit the first 30 seconds. And truth be told, y'all don't even like that. I ain't even hating. Y'all don't even like the edited videos from the first 30 seconds. Apparently, I just speak well enough to the camera for me to grasp your attention and for you to subscribe and for you to watch continuous videos of me talking without the fancy pop-ups. Hey, I ain't hating on it. I love it. But you know what? I found that out through repetition. If I hadn't have paid my editor, let's say 20 videos, and for him to just edit the intro, then I wouldn't have known that, maybe I don't need a fancy intro. You know, maybe later on, once I get a huge, huge audience. But right now, my audience is consistently growing at a rapid pace, but at my pace. And right now, as of today's date, we're not even at 1,000 subs, but we've already made money with YouTube. So guess what? I'm not stressed over having a fancy editor who's going to charge me an arm and a leg in order to get viral videos. Don't fall for that trap. Edits don't get you views. Edits get someone else paid and you get your time back. That's what edits do, because I've seen, and you've seen as well, videos do really well without edits. You don't ever look at a YouTube, well, you might, but let's be honest here. If you click on a YouTube video, you're not clicking on it because you're like, whoa, I hope it has the best edits that keep my attention. No. You're watching for your own selfish reason. You're watching because the title and the thumbnail compelled you to watch because you had a certain problem, a situation, or something, an itch that needed to be scratched just from the title and the thumbnail. If you're anything like me, sometimes you go on YouTube and you're like, I want to watch and I want to learn about this again. But then you see somebody else's thumbnail and title, and it might be a whole nother category, and the YouTube recommendations show it to you. And it's like, wait a minute, whoa, I haven't seen that YouTuber creator in a minute. Okay, I'm going to just watch them right quick. Right? You didn't click on them because you saw their edits. You clicked on their video because you saw the title and the thumbnail. You see what I'm saying? So again, the algorithm isn't against you. You need to understand. I had to understand that editing the first 30 seconds was the only thing that I needed, because if people weren't staying for 5-minute mark, then what the heck am I editing videos for? What am I like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. So I was able to get an editor that outsourced, that freed up my time. I'm able to upload videos in a heartbeat and it literally, I'm feeling freedom already. So anyways, if you want the whole process and the systems, and you want to actually take YouTube seriously in order for you to have freedom by making money online with YouTube, then I encourage you, if you're more serious, to book a call with my team. The link to that is in the description down below, and you will have literally so much proximity to me when it comes down to having a YouTube that creates money that you will literally, it'll blow your mind. I will show you the systems that I'm talking about here. But anyways, the call is completely free, by the way, too. So, yeah, let me know how y'all like these videos. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.